record on the computer. There is Lisa Thorne. We would like to see your faces, so make sure that your cameras are on, everybody. We don't want anybody hiding. We want to see all your beautiful faces so we can get some nice photos to share how awesome this day has been. So I want to start off by just thanking every single one of you for joining us here today. I am so excited to be bringing to you this Discover Epicure call. We're going to try and keep this super quick in under an hour because the sun is shining and we need to get outside, even though it's freezing cold. Feel the heat inside our bodies and just enjoy this day because it's going to be awesome. So everybody who is on our call, please comment in the chat line who you are, who invited you, and who your upline leader is. You guys are going to be entered into our draw. That's going to be happening at the end of our call. So make sure that you comment so that Lisa can keep track of everybody who is on today and can get you logged into our wheel of names and you can win some prizes. So what can you expect today? Well, today we're going to be chatting everything about Epicure and why this is the best business to be a part of. We are going to be hopefully wrapping this up in under an hour. We're going to share about how the Epicure is impacting the Canadian and US markets. We're also going to be talking a little bit about what sets us apart from the rest. You're going to hear from an incredible panel of consultants who are almost all brand new to the Epicure business, which is going to be really cool. So you guys are going to get a chance to hear from fresh new consultants what it's like to be a consultant. So we're going to put those guys in the hot seat for you guys today. And you're also going to have a chance to win some prizes. If you like prizes, throw your hands up because everybody loves winning goodies because that's just so fun. And Epicure goodies are the best goodies. So I'm going to switch over to my PowerPoint here. So I'm going to go to screen share. We're going to go to here. This, and I'm going to go like this. Is it going to work? Present. Can you guys see this okay? Can somebody just let me know that you can see my screen good? Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, we can see it.
Thank you guys. So welcome, welcome, welcome to Discover Epicure. Your Epicure Starter Kit is your ticket to endless possibilities. So what does that mean? Well, Epicure Business Kit, it comes packed full of amazing, delicious products that you're going to help start transforming your life and the way that you feel and fuel your body and your family. It is the gift that's just going to keep on giving on helping you with all those simple, easy, clean meal solutions. Look at this kit. You get the steamer, the scissors, spices, tools, cutting boards, cookbooks, not to mention all the things that you don't see in that picture are all the other things that come in that business kit. And that includes your websites that you don't have to pay for, 3 e-commerce websites, unlimited $40 coupons to give to your first month of hostesses. There, it just keeps going and going and going and going, all the different possibilities that are available. And with that, you get a chance to transform your life, and you also get an opportunity to start impacting and transforming hundreds and hundreds of lives and families in your community, which is so rewarding. And by servicing and helping other people get good, clean food in their kitchen, you are going to be helping your own family by creating that steady, consistent income flow into your household. Who couldn't use an extra few $100 in their bank account every month, right? If you do, I can see a few of your faces. So if you agree with me, shake your heads yes. We all could use that little extra help, right? All right. So draw prize criteria. If you are a guest on this call, type your name, who invited you into the chat, and we are going to be doing a draw at the end of this call. So make sure that you comment. Everybody who's in, I say everybody who's here, comment and get yourself entered into the draw. So here we are. I am Shannon Mclean. I am a director with Epicure, and I have been with Epicure since September 2010. So I just celebrated my 10-year anniversary with Epicure. And oh my goodness, let me tell you, I do not regret that decision I made 10 years ago. So backtracking a little bit, where I was 10 years ago, I was a 30-year-old single mom living in a really tiny, crappy little apartment with my 8-year-old son. We were on the top floor, so I convinced myself that it was the penthouse of the apartment building. But it was one of those buildings where it wasn't uncommon to see the police showing up on a regular basis, because that's the kind of people who lived in this building. And although to an 8-year-old, that is the coolest thing ever to have happen in your life, to have sirens and police showing up, and he loved it. He thought it was great. Me, not so much. So I was working a full-time job at that time, which was great, but I was still finding there was more month than there was money. So something had to give. I either had to find another job or another part-time job. And to me, that just didn't sit well. To pick up another part-time job, that meant having another boss. That meant working evenings when I wanted to be with my son. It meant working weekends, not even having a choice on what nights or weekends I was working, having to pay more taxes to the government for another job. And at the end of the day, I knew I wasn't really going to be making any more money to help me get out of the position I was in. So I went to a cooking class and luckily had the privilege of meeting Denise Thibodeau. And she had this amazing presentation about this lovely little business that came dressed up in a pretty little box, and how it was going to offer me a business that was going to give me flexibility and freedom, unlimited income potential, an opportunity to earn free trips, free product, learn how to cook better, just be better for my son and myself. And I figured, what the heck? What do I have to lose? She said to me, try this business on for 90 days. If it doesn't work for you, then you can eat your kit, no strings attached. And I was like, then there is nothing to lose. And so I dove in, and oh my goodness, I couldn't even believe how quick and easy it was to get going. The support that I found within the Epicure community really helped propel me with my business. I plugged into the training because it was awesome and it was free. I didn't have to pay for it. And over the 10 years, the personal development that I have gained and learned through this business would have probably cost me thousands and thousands of dollars. But because of this community and their wealth of knowledge and information that they invest in us, it was all for free. I had an opportunity to travel with Epicure. It's just been life changing. So within a few months after starting my Epicure business, I was actually able to move out of that apartment and into a beautiful home, 2-bedroom house on a quiet street, had a fenced in backyard for our dog that was growing rapidly. And just 4 years ago, I was actually able to buy this home, and it became my forever home, all because of this Epicure business. And sometimes we don't realize how far down the road this business is going to change our lives, because we don't often think that far ahead. But I want you all to just know that honestly, the possibilities are endless with this business. And I hope you guys hear a lot of stories today about how this business has transformed so many different lives in 10 years time, in 3 months time, in a month's time. You're going to notice all sorts of incredible stories. So I can't wait for you guys to hear more of these today. So I have the pleasure of introducing to you the beautiful Kath Rathburn. This lady here was my first leader. When I first met her, she tried getting me to sign up to Arbonne. That was the company she was a part of at the time. And she was at my Epicure party, ended up buying the entire catalog practically that night. It was awesome. And she tried recruiting me into her Arbonne business because she thought I was so great. And I was like, no, I'm quite happy doing what I'm doing with Epicure. And then soon enough, she came over and joined me and was my first leader with Epicure. And I'm so thrilled that you guys get the opportunity to hear from Kath today and her amazing story. So Kath, take it away.
Okay, man, thank you so much. Well, my name is Kath Rathburn, and I'm grateful to belong to a wonderful community, one that I can plug into whenever I need. After being downsized from a job with a 3-hour commute, this community of support gave me the confidence to give this business a go. I was able to replace my income, work for myself, create my own hours. All I needed was $125, which I earned back, and a Wi-Fi connection, a business I could work from anywhere, and importantly today, from the safety of my home. I love our business, our mission, and community, one that extends from my incredible team, men and women, both sides of the border. My upline organization, a community dedicated to serving others by helping families create healthy meals and saving money. I was all on board to join this mission. Most importantly, the community you will join, their number one priority is ensuring that we all succeed.
Wow. Thanks, Kath. So what has been the number one thing that you have appreciated the most from your business so far?
I think the strong connections, the connections with my three daughters, and that we now all enjoy cooking together. And in the VIP club, they're always trying to upstage each other with posting what they're creating from their own homes and households. And for me, it's being part of something that's so important, something that I meet the most incredible people. I meet the most incredible customers, and just being able to see them turned on to something that excites them, especially in today's times, is the reason why I get up and do this every day.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Kath. Does anybody have any questions for Kath while we have her on here? No? Okay, well, maybe we'll jump back to you after, Kath. Thank you so much for sharing all of that. All right. So the 5 reasons why people typically are gravitated to joining Epicure is because they're looking to improve their health and wellness. We have the product that is taking Canada and the United States by storm. Our products are clean, they are non-GMO, we are gluten-free, we're low in sodium and sugar conscious. You can pronounce all the ingredients on the back of our packages. Like, we really stand alone compared to the other things that are on the market. And that is something we take a lot of pride in, and we enjoy sharing all those benefits with our customers and with our consultants. Income is a huge reason why a lot of people join Epicure. The great thing about this business is that you can earn as little as, $60 a month, or you can earn upwards to, $10,000, $20,000 a month. Really, there is no glass ceiling. We are here to prove to you that you can shatter those. And there are so many women in this organization that are just crushing goals and shattering that glass ceiling. There is no cap on what you're capable of doing with Epicure. If you want to put the work in, you will get rewarded for it. And I think that is a huge, huge thing, especially with so many people who are stuck in full-time jobs, and that's your cap. What they set as your salary is the cap of what you get to make. And if you do make more, they just end up taking more from you. So this is a great way to have the power and control. Third reason is friendship and fun. These are just a couple photos here of some events that I've attended to in my Epicure business. The top one is a few of my team members at a conference we had in 2018. I love getting dressed up with the girls for the Epicure conference and gala nights. It's just so much fun, and we often need those reasons to just get out and have fun. And that's what this business allows us to do. Some of the friendships that I have developed in the last 10 years are my closest friends that I have today. They understand me. They can help me when I'm feeling down. They pick me up when I'm feeling discouraged. And I can always turn to my Epicure sisters to really help push me through the tough times. And I have so much fun with them. And as you can see in these pictures, like, we just love getting together and sharing this business with people. And I can't wait till we get back to doing live events where we get to be in amongst each other's presence in real life and we can hug each other again. I can't wait for that. The fourth point is flexibility. This business, you work around your schedule. There is nobody dictating you need to work 8 hours a day. There's nobody dictating you need to do this more, you need to do this less. You do what works for you and what works around your family. Set your priorities with your family and your already pre-engaged commitments, and then you work your Epicure business in the pockets that you have available. So I was chatting with Tara this morning, actually, one of the ladies who is going to be on our panel. And the one thing she loves most about what she's doing is that she can really fit it into the little pieces of her day, where she can sit down for 20 minutes while she's eating her breakfast and just reach out to a few people or post a few things on social media. It doesn't have to consume her time. And I think that is a huge thing. We need to be present and enjoy the day that we have in front of us instead of worrying and focusing so much on all the other things. So enjoy that flexibility that Epicure has to offer. And recognition and advancement, that goes so far. Nowhere in our real life, in our real day jobs, do we often get recognized for just doing a good job, just like, hey, you really showed up today and you're really making a difference. Thanks so much. Like, and what you'll find with Epicure is that you're going to feel that recognition. You're going to be recognized for your advancements with your business. The more people you help and serve with the Epicure business opportunity, you're going to get recognition for your efforts and your work that you're putting into your team. And I love recognizing the people on my team. That part of this business gives me the most joy. I love sending happy mail out to people and bringing joy and celebrating the big wins, the small wins. And it's the most rewarding experience. And I really hope you guys will enjoy that part of this business. So next, I get the pleasure to introduce you to another leader in my organization, Lisa Thorne. She joined the business in the summertime, May of 2020, and just took this business by storm. She quickly seen the value that this business had to offer and dove right in and just started spreading the love and the enthusiasm she had for what Epicure was offering people, and exploded her first month of business. So I'm so excited for you guys to hear how she maximized our next topic that we're going to be chatting about, the Fast Start program. So Lisa Thorne, are you there? Is Lisa Thorne there?
I'm here. Oh my gosh, just stay off of mute, I swear. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our call. I'm so excited to be here. See my screen here. Okay. So as Shannon said, I joined in May of last year. And the one regret I have is not joining sooner. So I've been using Epicure for just over 3 years when I finally decided to join. And unfortunately, I don't have that, exciting wow moment to why I joined. I literally woke up one day and something just said, you just should do it. Like, why not? You're using it in every meal you cook anyways, so just go for it. I told my husband I was doing it, and I texted Shannon and said, you know what, let's go. So shortly after that, things just moved quickly and it was so exciting. But before I get into the fast start, I should say how things have changed my life. I can't get over the sense of community and purpose that Epicure is giving me that I didn't even know I was missing. I was a stay-at-home mom. I wasn't really looking for a job, but this has become something that is my everyday, and I can't be more thankful for it. I've met some incredible people along the way who, are a big part of my daily life. They make it exciting. My kids have gone into this full force. I mean, they take over my videos. They are learning slowly about being an entrepreneur and seeing what can pay off when you put in the work. I'm homeschooling them this year, so they get in on all my live videos. They're cooking themselves in the kitchen, and that's the beautiful thing, is how quick these meals are. So quick and easy to put together. Literally anyone can do it, and that's what's beneficial to so many people. I can put them in the kitchen and know that they're cooking in the microwave, they're safe, and it gives them a sense of independence too. So that's a big reason why I think showing that passion in your life is what draws people into you. And I couldn't be more grateful that whatever happened that day I woke up, my brain told me to go for it. So I'm super lucky and so thankful for everyone in this business. Now, to talk about the fast start, this is really what helped me take off and see the full potential of what's possible. In my first month, I signed up 3 of my, 3 people I knew who were already using it, looking for a little more, which is how I moved up into the leader title in my first month. My first month of business, I was also able to pay the mortgage by myself. Not that my husband had ever asked me to, but being able to just hand that money over and be like, boom, did it all by myself, was so rewarding. I bought myself a brand new laptop with my bonus money. So putting in that work and pushing yourself to, go through that Fast Start program is huge. I did finish all 3 months within the 3-month window. And it was incredible to see the possibilities that can happen just by cooking and sharing that with people. So I urge you to, reach out to those people, make sure you know the Fast Start program, and go for it, because anything is possible, literally.
Oh, that's awesome. Thanks, Lisa. Does anybody have any questions for Lisa about the Fast Start? Anybody want to unmute themselves and ask her anything? Going. No. Okay. All right. Thank you, Lisa, so much for sharing that with us. It has been so awesome watching you just excel with your business and continue to grow. And I love working with you. You are so creative and you keep me really thinking outside the box. And I really appreciate that.
Hey, Shannon, I think someone had a question for you. Might have been Tara.
I
Not
did. I'm sorry, ladies. I'm still getting used to this whole Zoom thing, so forgive me. Right, honestly, technology, not my thing. But anyways, I'm getting used to it. I had said to Shannon earlier, and I feel as though maybe with the Fast Start program, like I feel very, very amplified. I feel excited. I feel like an energy within myself, not only from the help with my sponsor, Lisa, and one of my dear, dear friends. Lisa and I have been friends for 20 plus years, if I want to put a number on it. Watching her in everything that she does in life has always been such a great inspiration to me. I love watching her and her girls. Bentley is my little soul sister. She was born on my birthday. So I love being able to watch them. But my question is, and it's with being so new, and I know that everybody has probably gone through these periods of time where you have that type of energy and you have something to say about it, but you feel as though like you got these little crickets over here, whether it be them wondering what you're up to or they're unsure. Like, how do you keep those little crickets or little thoughts out of your head and just keep plugging forward? Like, what is your, even though you know your why, what continues you to push through that, those little moments in time? Especially in the Fast Start program when you've got a lot of goals that you really want to reach.
Do you want me to take that I can answer that for you.
Yeah, I don't know whoever wants to go.
I think, Tara, our journey with Epicure as new consultants, as people that are coming in to serve, right? It's serving when you can keep the focus as someone that's looking into the business, all the great things that are happening to you, how you're serving and you're helping your community discover healthy, clean eating options, right? That's where you need to stay focused on. Staying focused on what are the great things you're doing in your community, right? And sometimes it takes time. It doesn't always happen overnight. Like for me, it was 6 months into the business that I actually got it and decided,
Yeah.
You know what, this is where I'm going to be. This is what I want to do. I don't want to return to a full-time job. So everybody's got their own journey they go on. And that's the part of being connected as a community. We support each other. And you always have Shannon and all the girls to chit chat with, but we celebrate the wins, small and big. But I think it's the people in front of us that we stay focused on. Those that are discovering that cooking is easy. Those are discovering that I can eat again because I may have had a food allergy. And that's where the focus, to me, as new consultants or anybody looking into it, we do a lot of good in the world. A ton of good in the world compared to any other company. To me, serving good food is the best gift of all.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I remember our president said at a conference about our CEO, Linda and Denise might remember this. Kath actually might have been there too. It was when she was just getting she was just getting engaged to her husband. So we've watched Amelia grow, our CEO. A lot of us have gotten to watch, and Denise especially has seen Amelia since she was a teenager. So we've all kind of grown up with Amelia into this role of CEO. And I remember this one conference, and our president Sylvie was talking about Amelia came to her and had said to her that she wanted to cook dinner for Kyle. And Sylvia was like, "Oh, so you must really love him." Because when we cook for people, it's our love language, to show people that we love them. And when you want to give people good food, it's because you love them and you want the best for them. So I feel that's always stuck with me with my business, is that I just love people. So I want to make sure I nourish the best in them. And whether that be through our products or be through cooking classes or team mentorship, it's all about connecting with love. And Jessica Peters wrote in the comment, food connects one another, sharing the love with food. And I agree with that 100%. That is what connects people. You think about any good party that you go to, where do people congregate? Around the food. Wherever the food is served, that's where the people are congregating at the party all the time. So always keep that in mind, that food is your love language, and you're always going to end up loving on people when you're sharing good food. So sorry about that little tangent, guys. I hope that made some sense. So just to recap, our Fast Start to Success program is a system that our home office has put in place to help new consultants get their business off the ground and give them some little carrots to start working towards. So in your first month of business, when you submit a minimum of 4 cooking classes, you have an opportunity as soon as your first class goes in. So you're going to get your exclusive little Epicure pin. Wear it on your coat jacket. People will notice it everywhere you go, and they'll ask you, "Oh, Epicure, do you sell it?" It's a great conversation starter. So make sure you wear your Epicure pin. After you do 4 cooking classes in your first month, consultants get the opportunity of earning $100 free product credit. So just imagine all the amazing products that you just shared in your first month of business. During all your cooking classes, you're now getting that opportunity to replace all those products for free, plus stocking up on some of the other goodies that you really want to have in your kitchen. Month 2, when you complete another 4 cooking classes, you get an opportunity to earn back the price of your kit. So this does have to be updated. It does say $125 on there, and my apologies for not catching that sooner on my slide, but that is actually $125 cash back that you're going to get for the price of your kit. So for anybody who did join in January, the price of the kit that you get back is the amount that you paid for your kit. So if you used free product credit, that will be a little bit different when it comes to your month 2, but talk to your upline and that will get cleared up for you. But anybody brand new moving forward, you will earn back the price of your kit for hosting 8 cooking classes in your first 2 months. And then in your 3rd month of business, you're going to earn, when you do another 4 cooking classes, you're going to earn another product credit and your conference registration for free, which is super awesome. Conference is where it's at. It's where you get connected, and that's when really you start seeing the momentum move in your business, is when you plug into that kind of training, because it's specialized, it's incredible, and it's extremely motivating. Now, also in your Fast Start period, each new business partner that you have join your team in your first 3 months of business, you're going to earn an extra $50 for each one of those new consultants signing up to your team when they submit their qualified cooking class. And then the rewards just keep growing and growing and growing from that point, as Lisa was sharing, when you start recruiting and moving up that career path in your Fast Start period. So it's pretty exciting stuff and lots of great rewards to get some good money and product back into your pockets. So I'm excited to share with you guys this panel of consultants that we are going to be putting them in the hot seat and asking them some very hot questions that people want to know about being an Epicure consultant. So I'm so thrilled to be introducing you all to Kim Hool. She is a consultant in my organization. She joined in the fall and has just been, sharing her smile and sharing her love for good food all over social media and with her family and friends, and has been doing so successful with her business and has been on my top 10 list for the past 3 months, just absolutely killing it. Tara Morley, is on from Team Rathburn. Super excited to have her join us here today. Hopefully maybe she's still in her car. I'm not exactly sure yet, but we're going to be hearing from her. Got to hang out with her at our product launch in the fall or the end of summer. We had a nice little quiet visit at Kath's house, and it was such a pleasure getting to know her better. And I'm so excited for you guys to get to know her. And then we have two lovely ladies here from Team Thorne. We have Jamie Fisher, who is just an absolute rock star. You guys might have seen her post earlier this week with her Epicure income from her first 3 months of business. She paid for an outdoor kitchen at her house, and she has another big goal of doing a wraparound porch around her house this year with her Epicure income. So I love how big Jamie's goals are and dreams are for this business. And Tara Duncan, a brand new consultant on our Lisa's team, a month in the business and was already in the top list of sales and consultants. So she had a rocking first month, and we're so glad to have this little newbie on our panel of pros here today. So welcome, 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 ladies. If you guys want to unmute yourselves. Say
Thank
hi.
you.
Hi, Tara. Jamie, say hi. Tara, Kim.
Hello, hello.
Hey.
Welcome, girls. All right. So who would like to take the first question? Who would like
Jamie's internet just went down, so she's going to be back in a sec.
Okay, let me know when she's back, okay? Do we have the Taras both on? Tara Morley, are you there?
I'm here.
Good, good, good. All right, I'm going to start with Tara Morley. Why was Epicure the best choice for you?
Epicure was best choice for me because I have sold other products prior to Epicure. I sold 31 for a while, and it was okay while I sold it and whatnot. I didn't feel that it was as beneficial to the world. I had tapped out my resources, and they're good quality bags you don't need anymore. And it's like, okay, now what? And then I contacted Kath. I had never tried any of the packages, like of the meal plans. I'd only had the seasonings. I hadn't seen Epicure in a while. I needed a new book. And I'm going through it, and I'm talking to my friends about it because, well, that's what you do, right? You see good food, you want to talk about it, take pictures of it, show it to the world. And they were like, do you sell it now? I'm like, well, I don't, but I have a consultant. It'll be okay. And they're like, okay, well then more and more people seem to want more and more stuff. And I was like, well, okay, this seems like something worthwhile. So I started selling it. I'm considered a hobbyist, I think, among the crew because I have a full-time job. I work full-time and I sell Epicure for fun. This is my fun job. I'm looking forward to the day that I can get out and sell it with people and use it as a social gathering because I've always worked from home in a room by myself mostly. So for me, it's a social thing. I get to go out and meet new people and show them a really great product. And heck, make some money while I'm at it. Why not?
That's a great thing. Awesome. So basically, because we're a consumable product, it makes it an easy product to sell, right?
100%. 100%. I have people, I'm part of a neighborhood group, and I'll have people put on the message board, does anybody know an Epicure consultant? And I'm like, I am, what do you need? Right? So, and there's lots of times that people will be like, do you have like something in stock? And it's like, sure I do. And then they come pick it up on the porch, get a catalog. Next thing I know, they're messaging me again saying, hey, can you order me this, 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 and this? And I'm like, yeah, I'm on it.
Love it. Love it. Love it. All right. So Jamie, why was Epicure the best choice for you?
Well, first of all, I've been using Epicure for probably 4 or 5 years before, so I was an avid consumer of it, believed in it, knew the product. And I came by, kind of funny story, no one ever asked me to join Epicure before, and I actually was friends with Lisa Thorne from a previous group that we were in, and I watched her open up her kit, the starter kit for consultants. And I think it was hook, line, and sinker right then. The kit was amazing. It was something that I was looking to purchase anyway. So I was doing it just basically for myself, just to get the product, to be able to order the product on my own. There definitely was not very many consultants around my area, so it was very difficult to find somebody to order through. So I was just joining for my own personal use. Then came the Fast Start program, which completely snowballed from me being just purchasing for myself and friends and family, to being a whole community of people now that we're watching what we're eating. I've met friends from that I've never had before in my VIP group. It's turned into a business. So what started as something small, as me just ordering my own product, grew into this wonderful world that I didn't even know that I was missing out on or needed in my life. So it was a great unexpected journey, and I thank God every day that I watched that video of Lisa opening up her kit, because Lisa quickly became a friend from far away to somebody that I consider to be my soul sister. So it's definitely changed our lives for the better, especially losing my job last year just before COVID. So it came at the perfect opportunity for me.
Amazing.
Perfect.
Oh, love that. That is so good.
Y'all are gonna make me cry. Seriously.
We'll share the bad stuff later.
All right. Okay. So, Kim, you also work a full-time job. So I'm going to pass this question over to you. How do you work Epicure around your life?
Wow. Yeah, so my full-time job, I do work around 50 hours a week. But due to COVID, my hours have been cut back to around 30 to 40, so which is okay. So one thing that I just love about this business is you can run it right here, right off your phone, right? And it's always with you, and it's easy, right? So who doesn't after dinner sit there, scroll through your phone, Facebook, whatever, right? Just take a couple of minutes, go onto some websites that are Facebook pages that as consultants we can have, right? And save some posts and post them onto your VIP page. And next thing you know, you're like, hey, people are like, I want to try that. And your business is just a constant communication through that. And it takes 2 minutes to make a post, and that's going to make you some money, right? Last week, I reached out to some customers that I haven't talked to in a while, in a couple of months. And I was like, hey, how are you guys doing? You know, are you staying healthy? Just touching base. And I was like, oh, hey, got the new catalog here. I'm going to send you the link. And the next thing I know, I've got all 4 people that I texted saying, hey, yeah, I want to try this. I want to try this. I want to try that. I had like $500 in sales in like a 15-minute span. And well, in my eyes, I'm like, that's like 125 bucks in my pocket. I was like, whoop, whoop.
Yeah, exactly. That's awesome.
And it's just that easy, guys. Like, as long as you have a cell phone with you, or not even a cell phone, just your laptop, right? And I take pictures of my dinners that I cook and I post them on Facebook, or I'll videotape myself being crazy in the kitchen, whatever. And, you know, and people are like, yeah, I want to try that, right? And it's just easy. I love cooking, and, you know, it's fun. It's fun to get paid for what I like to do.
Yeah.
So, and I have to share something. It's kind of really comical. So as a kid growing up, my dad would always take food pictures. Every single time we would get together, my dad would be a food picker, right? And there I was, my very first Epicure food pick. And I sat there and I literally started to cry. I was like, my dad's going to be so proud of me.
Oh my gosh.
And every time I take a picture of my Epicure food, my awesomeness that we've created, I just think of my dad. And it's such a blessing just to be able to share it with everybody. And yeah, it's just awesome. It's just awesome.
Oh, I love it.
And the people around you to support you is amazing. So
yeah. Oh, that's so awesome. Thanks, Kim. That was a great answer. All right. Okay. Who else can I ask this question? I'm going to ask, who haven't we heard from? Tara, Duncan, I'm going to throw this question up to you. All right. So how do you work your Epicure business? Because you also have a very busy schedule.
Yeah.
So how do you find working your business around your schedule? What works best for you?
So I have found, because I am an early riser, I tend to work in the very early hours of the morning. Whether it's just like Kim just said, posting all those food pictures. It's always been a thing for me as well. I love everything food and wellness. It has always been a huge passion for me in order to fuel my body and my family's body in the right and clean, appropriate ways. So I have just been able to kind of fit it in where I can, whether it be on my 30-minute lunch break at work, when I come home, when I'm settled and I've got dinner on the go, I tend to put out a few messages there. Or if I do have a cooking class going on, obviously I try and utilize that time when I'm cooking my family's dinner. That's my time to go live. And quite honestly, I was very anxious and nervous about doing the whole live thing. I've never been a lover of I can't say that I'm not a lover of myself. I do love myself. I was going the wrong path there. And that was a little bit negative of me. So I just I don't know where I'm going. Anyways, fit it in where I can.
Was it just
Pardon
like
me?
nerve-wracking getting in front of the camera?
Yeah, like I get very, very nervous. And even though I guess I think I'm watching myself too much. And thank you,
It's
Lisa.
hard
I
to tell,
appreciate that.
yeah.
Yeah, I think that I'm doing, we never give ourselves enough credit. We never think, oh, like you're gonna do great. There's always something in the back of the head going, oh crap, you're gonna screw that. Well, you know what? It is real life.
Yeah.
Very much real life. I was talking about a couple of different things in a live the other day. And I was referring to my garlic aioli that I had made. I was referring to it as yogurt. Completely different consistency, different product. Here I'm talking about putting the yogurt into the herb and mushroom dip that I was making. Again, it's real life, crap happens.
Yeah.
I quickly reverted back and went, oh man, oh, so sorry guys. But it's just been great having a lot of fun with it and knowing that everybody's laughing with me, not at me. And it's been great.
We've all done those things.
Right?
We've all had those funny whoopsie doopsies in cooking classes and disasters. And that's what's the beauty of it. Be as raw and real as possible in your real life time, because people appreciate seeing the realness that we are. And that's what really connects people to us. Love it.
And that's the thing. Like, people want to know. I mean, if they wanted to see a professional, they would watch somebody like Rachel Ray or Martha Stewart. Like, I've been known to drop the occasional F-bomb. I've dropped my phone. I've had things fall into my meals. That's just life. I came into Epicure with zero cooking background. I hated to cook. And now I cook 3 meals a day for my family. And I love being in the kitchen because it doesn't take me all day.
Yeah.
So I went from hating to cook, and then now, and the lives get easier for anyone who's feeling that's their anxious thing. They get easier, when you're ready, it will come. I promise.
Can I just add to that for the longest time I didn't want to do lives, and Kath kept saying, Terry, you got to do a live. You got to do a video. Send me a video. Any video, send me a video. So I did my first video and I was like, okay, that wasn't that bad. So I did a couple more videos, and then one day we were going to make enchiladas, and I said to my 17-year-old son, which I think young man, he can read, therefore he can follow a recipe. Those are my criteria for whether or not people can cook. If you can read, you can follow a recipe, you can cook. So I had him do a video of the enchiladas, and he realized halfway through that he was doing it completely wrong, but he was like, it doesn't matter. It still tasted great. He did a fantastic job by the end of it. And whether he did it exactly like the package says, which I don't normally read the packages, I just kind of do what I think feels good. So whether or not he actually followed it and did it right, He made me a meal that I didn't have to cook and let me videotape him doing it. It was fantastic.
That's a win.
He's a gamer. He spends most of the time in his room. When I can talk him into coming out of his room and do a video for me, it's like, woo, family time. Cooking
Love
for
it.
Epicure.
That is great. Thanks, Tara. All right, our final question. I'm going to get every girl on the panel to answer this question. So I'm going to start with Kim. What is one tip you could give a brand new consultant?
Wow, just one.
Just one.
I'd say, you know what? You got nothing to lose. Join today. Join now, right? For me, it was I paid $125 for my kit last year. Best $125, to be honest, that I spent. I had no idea what I was getting into. I just know that I loved people. I love to give. I love to be able to bless others and just to encourage them in cooking healthy meals for their friends and their family. You know, you get the 125 or the 125 back now in month 2, so it's really not costing you anything. You get to work with a great set of ladies. We're all supportive, so you're never alone. Yeah, you know what? You got all the tools, anything you need to get your business rocking and rolling, and yeah, it's just so much fun. Being able to know that I am a part of spreading good, wholesome food, right, to people all over Ontario, Canada, into the States. Next month, I'm going into the States. Like, who'da thunk, right? And so, yeah, I'm super excited that we get to share this with people. Like, who doesn't want to teach people how to eat healthy and just to be a part of their epic kitchens? It's just such a rewarding thing. So I'd say, you know what? Join today.
Don't wait.
Let's go. You know, it's just awesome.
Showtime. Thank you, Kim. Jamie, what is your number one tip for somebody brand new?
I think my number one tip would be, it seems like when I first started, I felt very alone, like I was kind of going through it on my own. But I think that was just kind of my mindset in that, you know, well, it's my business. I have to do it solo. I'm fly by the seat of my pants. But I quickly learned after that we have such amazing leaders in our Thibodaux Abundant Living group, that each one brings something different to the table. And I think the number one thing I could recommend is to lean on those leaders and ask those questions that you don't know, because each one comes with just a walking book of knowledge that, I mean, the sky's the limit of what you can learn and the questions you can ask from each of those leaders. Even, you know, I know one day I missed a meeting that we have with Denise, and apparently that day I couldn't tell time. But I texted Denise and said that, you know, I'd missed it and I thought it was this time and it was this time. And she called me right away and I was blown away because I know Denise is she's very busy. There's so many leaders. And for her to take that half an hour and answer all of my questions that I had and give me the confidence that 30 minutes that she gave me carried me forward through like probably the busiest Christmas, I think, possible, you know. So there's so many things that our leaders give us. The number one tip is to reach out and embrace everything that those leaders have, because they definitely can help you in your new business.
That's right. Linda just wrote, I'm not crying, you're crying. And it's true. Our teamwork is such a gift, and we love helping our consultants on this journey because we know what it's like. We've been there, and to make it easier for you guys really brings us joy and fills our hearts immensely. Okay, we got 2 more people to hear from on this big question, the Taras. So I'm gonna eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Tara Morley, your number one tip, and go.
My number one tip would be don't get discouraged. When I first started, I found that I was like, maybe this wasn't the right time to join. It was, I started in October. My first party was great. I was fine. And then it was like 3 months later and it was like, I have to qualify. I don't know that I have enough going on and so on and so forth. Well, I joined a call, I think it was like a call to action, and there were like 5 or 6 of us on the call, and we were doing a blitz, and it was like, okay, for the next 5 minutes, contact as many people who you know who are healthcare workers. And it was like this great thing. I had 5 parties booked by the end of that call. And it was like, oh my God, you can do this. You just have to stop and think about it for a second and, you know, get engaged, and everything that's offered to you, take it if that's what you want to do, but you don't have to. And this works around my schedule. I participate in what I can, when I want to. And my business is as big or as little as I want it to be. So you can do it however it works for you. I'm not on the fast start. I'm not somebody who does this as a full-time job. I do it when I want to do it and when it works for me. But don't get discouraged, and know that all you have to do is reach out and go, you know what? I don't know if I'm going to qualify this week. And people will jump in and give you ideas and help you anytime you need it.
Love it. Tara Duncan, our last but not the least, what is your number one tip?
My number one tip, honestly, Tara just took every single word out of my mouth.
The chairs are thinking alike. They are combining their brains. It's happening.
She hit it spot on, to not overthink the power that you have within you. To go ahead and go on and continue to be just myself instead of trying to be, you know, as I said earlier, this is not about sales. Shannon has taught me this morning in our very quick conversation, this is about service, how I'm going to continue to serve people. And that's what I do for a living. I help people in health and wellness every single day of my life. So this is just now a continuation on of what I already do. So there's no point in me overthinking my business to be this big, broad, huge spectrum when I'm in such a great community of people that I can make this, again, like Tara said, as little or as big as I want it to be.
Yes.
So I think as though I do have some crickets going on and I have some worry, I just need to persevere and to just go with it. You know, that's just life. And it's,
Exactly.
I want it to be fun. I want it to be challenging. And I think I got it.
You got it, girl. Yes, I love it. Thank you. There you guys have it. There is our panel of consultants. And we are at 1:54. So I'm going to quickly just go back to my screen share here, just to do a quick little recap. There we go. So there is our business starter kit. So for $125, you can start your business today. You're going to get all these incredible products, plus all your business materials. And as you've heard today, and I hope you believe it, this is going to be the best decision that you make today. So if you are convinced and you want to join this incredible organization, I give you a challenge to sign up with the consultant who invited you to this call by Monday, February 8th, and you are going to receive a free gift in the mail from me. So even if you are watching this on a replay, definitely send me an email when you do sign up with your consultant ID, your mailing address, and who sponsored you by Monday. And I will be putting a special something in the mail for you. So welcome to our team. If you do decide you are going to join us, we welcome you. Now I'm going to put this call upon Lisa. She's going to do a quick spin of the wheel to pull our first draw prize winner for our call here today. And we are just about finished. So Lisa.
Hey, hold on. I just have to flip my screen around. Yay. Okay.
There we go. The wheel is spinning. Everybody's fingers are crossed.
Can you see it? Rosalie?
Rosalie!
There you go.
Fantastic. So there's more
Thank you.
opportunity to win more prizes. There is going to be 3 questions that are posted on the group, the Discover Epicure Guest group page. They will be getting posted after this call. Actually, they're probably already going up as we speak by the magic of technology. Voodoo-doo-doo-doo. I made all that voodoo stuff happen. And they're magically going up on the group now. There'll be 3 questions. Make sure that you answer all 3 questions. If you're a consultant and you invited a guest to the Discover Epicure event, maybe they didn't make it on this call right now, the replay will be fingers crossed, by the mercy of Lord, he's going to make sure this recording actually sticks on my computer. I'm praying for that right now, because he didn't record my call the other night. And that's okay. It disappeared. But this one is going to appear on my computer, and I'm going to upload it to YouTube. And everybody who didn't make this call is going to watch it this afternoon or this evening. So if you do
Janet?
watch this, yes.
Can I just interrupt? Linda seems to have her hand up. Did you have a question, Linda? Sorry, I
do.
just didn't want you to end without answering Linda's question.
Thank you. Thank you. I wanted to know, I saw the Epicure Apron and I thought it would be a good thing. Is there somewhere we can buy them? It showed on one of the training sessions I was on. And they said it used to come in the starter kit. And I got my starter kit. I got a lovely bag, but I would love to buy the apron somewhere.
Denise, are you talking?
Yeah, it was. So we're going to take a look. I know what there might be a few hanging around in the community, so maybe we can find something and we can work something through that. But we can't guarantee.
Okay. No, they're really.
I wanted to just go ahead, hon. So I wanted to share something really powerful for you guys as we end our call. So I have a client who has had some real adversities in her life. She's fighting breast cancer. She had some situations. And when you love on people unconditionally, just as this call was happening, she showed up on my doorstep with some beautiful tulips saying, thank you for taking care of me. So the world of Epicure is more than just spices. Your role as an Epicure consultant, as a future leader, as a woman or a man who shares good food, you will impact the world in such a profound way when you say yes to Epicure, but when you say yes to you and you move past your doubts and you make things happen, because it's all about serving and taking care of your community. So this is just happened. So amazing.
Oh,
Linda Brown comes in with an apron. Oh dear.
So,
ah,
Linda, who's your leader?
Christy Friend.
Christy Friend. Okay, so I have a challenge for you, Linda.
Okay.
I want you to connect with Christy
Yeah.
and watch the sandwich booking training in the Thibodeau Global Group. Sandwich booking. So book a call with Christy.
Okay.
Okay. And Christy is going to come up with a challenge. And if you do that challenge, this apron is a gift from me. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So are you going to contact Christy or will I?
No, you're going to contact Christy and tell her about the sandwich booking training that you want to watch.
Okay.
And
sandwich.
yes.
Okay.
Yes. So you've got this. You're going to have a week. You're going to have lots of bookings because you want that apron.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Awesome, Linda. Linda.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, I want to just thank you guys all so much for joining us today. This has been such a fun hour, and we are right on the 2:00 mark. So we didn't stay under an hour, but we're on an hour. So that's still a win for me. And for all the consultants that are on, make sure that you share the recording once I get it uploaded onto the group page with anybody who couldn't make this time slot for the call. If they do watch the replay and do decide they do want to join our community, make sure they email me for Monday night, and then I'm going to send out a really awesome little gift for them. And we are going to help them just launch into so much success, spreading so much good food and good love everywhere. So thank you guys for making my Saturday afternoon so bright and beautiful and fun. I hope you guys had a good time. Hope you guys learned some things. and y'all shine a little brighter this afternoon. So thank you guys so much.
Thank you. Love you guys.
Love you guys.
Bye.